Happy 4th of July. I hope you are all having a good day, staying safe out there, and watching some fireworks and having some fun with friends and family. In today's video, we're going to find out whether or not I suck. Yes, we're going to find out if the predictions I made last offseason came true or not, and I'll maybe give myself a little bit of a grade. But I was requested to do this video, so that's why we're doing it. And we'll just see how my predictions from last year panned out and go from there. It shouldn't take too long. So starting off last season, the very first thing that I predicted in the offseason was how big of an impact the rookies that the Chiefs drafted would play on the Chiefs defense. So I went through and I looked at all of the historical snap percentages of Spagnuolo's rookie defensive players and then used those to guess what the snap percentages would be for the Chiefs players. So starting with Trent McDuffie, I predicted Trent McDuffie would have 15 games started and a 95% snap percentage. Unfortunately, he had a bit of an injury, a hamstring issue, and he only started 11 games, but he had exactly a 95% snap percentage, which is what I said. So that's we're off to a good start. Next, we have George Karlaftis. I predicted he would start 15 games and have a 65% snap percentage. And he actually played 17 games, so didn't miss a single game due to injury, and had a 64% snap percentage. So once again, we're off to a good start. We were within 1%. They go downhill from there, though. I predicted Brian Cook would have 6 games started with a 45% snap percentage, and he only started 1 game for the Chiefs and had a 32% snap percentage. So within 15 percentage points, not terrible. Nextly, we have Leo Chenal. I predicted he would start 2 games with a 39% snap percentage. Was not used that much, but did start more games. He started 8 games with a 23% snap percentage. Lastly, we have the group that I did the worst on. And I did the worst on these in a good way for the Chiefs because these players ended up having much more of an impact than I had predicted. And much more of an impact than other defensive backs taken later in the draft that Spags, had on his roster. So I think that, the Chiefs have L'Jarius Sneed, and he's done very well. He was a 4th or 5th round pick. And Jaylen Watson and Joshua Williams, 5th, 6th, 7th round picks. So I predicted Joshua Williams to start 0 games, have a 17% snap percentage. He started 4 games and had a 38% snap percentage on defense. Jaylen Watson, I predicted he would have 0 games started with a 4% snap percentage. And he started 6 games for the Chiefs last year with a 56% snap percentage. And then lastly, Najee Johnson, I predicted, 0 games started, 4% snap percentage. And he had 0 games started, 0% snap percentage. Didn't play a single snap for the Chiefs on defense last year. Moving back to Jaylen Watson, I didn't remember that he had started 6 games. So the Chiefs used Jaylen Watson much more than Joshua Williams. For some reason in the back of my mind, I thought that Joshua Williams had been used a little more. But no, it was Watson who got the majority of the snaps. He played over half of the Chiefs' defensive snaps last season. And I didn't know that. Which to me tells me he must have been doing a pretty dang good job. Because if you're out there a lot playing defensive back in the NFL and people don't know you're out there, that means you're not getting burnt. So Jaylen Watson, I'm interested to see if he can build on his season last year and continue, to be that kind of guy behind the scenes in the Chiefs secondary and not have his name called a whole lot. So very interesting. I thought Joshua Williams had the edge over Jaylen Watson before doing this, but no, it's Jaylen Watson. He had more snaps than Joshua Williams last year. And keep in mind, going back to Trent McDuffie, 95% snap percentage, that's in the games where he was healthy and active. And the same goes across the board. Next, I predicted Mahomes' 2022 season, his stats. And this was whenever I took I took Hall of Fame caliber quarterbacks who had been paired with Hall of Fame caliber wide receivers, and then looked at what happened whenever that wide receiver departed from the team, whenever that wide receiver was still in their prime. And I used that to drive these predictions. And I predicted that actually Mahomes would have a small boost in his statistics. And so I predicted that he would have 5,300 passing yards, 46 touchdowns, 12 interceptions, and a rating of 111.1. Well, the actuals were he had 5,250 passing yards, 41 passing touchdowns, 12 interceptions, and a rating of 105.2. I'd say this is pretty good. This is a pretty good prediction. Within 5 on touchdowns, within 100 on yards, exactly got it right on interceptions, and within 6 points on passer rating. That's pretty dang good. Next, I predicted the Chiefs to have 531 total points in 2022. I overestimated there. They only had 496 points, which is an okay prediction. 531 would have been a lot. I predicted the Chiefs would go 13-4 in 2022, and they went 14-3. Once again, pretty good. I was off by 1. Wasn't perfect, but that's still pretty good. And then I predicted every single outcome of the Chiefs games, and I went 12-5. But the most notable, I think, difference is that I picked the Chiefs to beat the Bengals in Week 13, and they did not. And then I picked the Chiefs to beat the Colts in Week 3, and they lost. So I don't think anyone saw that coming. But that's all I've got. So as far as my predictions go, I'm going to give myself a B+. I could have gotten better on the defensive players that the Chiefs took late in the rounds last year. I was off a bit on those. I wasn't perfect. I was close on the record prediction. I feel like I nailed the Mahomes prediction on him overperforming. And so I'm going to give myself a B+. Maybe I'm a harsh grader. So let me know in the comments, if you can, what you think about my predictions. Do you think I deserved a B+? Do you think I deserved an F? Just let me know in the comments what you think. And then I want to ask a question out to the group. I need your help. I want to know if there's anything else you want to try to see me predict. And I'll take those ideas, and if it's something I feel like I can accomplish, I'm going to go ahead and spearhead that. But I'm looking for ideas. I'm looking for different things that you Chiefs fans here at RGR, what you want me to predict. So let me know in the comments anything you want me to predict. With that, as always, like I always say, make sure you like this video if you've not done so already, and subscribe if you like what you see here. But that's all I've got. Let me know in the comments if you have any ideas. What grade would you give me? And in addition to that, just have a really safe, fun 4th of July. Enjoy your time with your family. I'm getting ready to go blow some stuff up with my son, so I'm going to enjoy it myself. And I'll catch you all later.
Thanks for watching this video from the team at RGR Football. Click these videos to see more and subscribe to RGR Football.